good. CMS Administrator, Dr. Mehmet Oz. Oz, where's Oz? How are we doing on favored nations, Oz? Next week, okay, favored nations. We're going to be reducing drug prices down to a level that nobody, not by 20%, 30%, by like 1,000%, because, you know, we're paying sometimes 10 times more than other nations. And we're not doing it anymore. It's been going on for a long time. That was a deal with drug companies and nations. How to take advantage of the United States. You're going to see the biggest cuts in drug prices, which is going to be great for every aspect, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, everything. It's going to have numbers. I mean, we're going to literally be cutting prices by 500%, 600%. Drugs that sell for $88 in London are selling for $130. You know, think of it, $1,300 for, I call it the fat killer. I don't know if it works or not, but it didn't work for a friend of mine who called me. He said, he's a very successful guy, seriously obese, seriously, highly neurotic, but a brilliant businessman. You need those qualities sometimes, you know? And he calls me up. He used to call me Donnie. Donnie. Now he calls me President, so he's come a long way. But he was in a hotel, and he was in London, and he sent down for, I guess it's Ozempic, which we call the fat drug. And he lives in New York in a beautiful apartment, extremely crude individual. He doesn't mind me saying that, as long as I don't tell his name, because we know a lot of people like him, though, very successful, fat, neurotic, all the ingredients you need for success, right? And he said, President, you know, this is crazy. Doesn't affect him anything, but this is crazy. He said, in New York, I paid $1,300 for this thing, and here I paid $88. I said, what is it? You lose weight. I said, didn't work on you. Didn't work. But what are you talking? He said, it's $88 in London. It's $1,300 in New York. And while that money doesn't bother this guy at all, he's got a lot of money, but the concept bothers him, you know, like, what the hell's going on? And we've all known it's been a secret. Dr. Oz is in charge, and he's a smart, tough guy, and I hope he's going to do the job on it, because it's done. The deal is done, and the drug companies, and they've been, for years, for 20 years, this has been going on for many years, decades, and basically the United States has been paying for the cost of drugs of other nations, and it's not going on any longer. I called the drug companies. I called one of the best. I won't use the name because he's actually a high-quality guy. Makes about $40 million a year, all cash. And the reason is that they've been able to sell this crap for 40 years. I mean, who the hell can sell that? And for years they've been saying, well, you know, we have to pay for research and development. We have to do this. We have to do that. That's 2%, 1%. But why aren't other countries paying for research and development anyway? And in the end, I said, look, we're not doing it anymore. We want favored nations. I want the same price as other nations pay, which is far lower than us. And I told them the story of my heavy friend, because it was so poignant the way this guy, you know, as a good businessman, he really hit me with it, and I knew it. But they have such incredible lines. That's why they're so highly paid. They were able to get away with it. And this one particular man, one of the biggest, he said, sir, you're right. We had a debate for 30 minutes, and I was killing him. He couldn't respond to it. You know, why are we paying 10 times more than another country? Right next door, we have a country. People go there every month or 2 months to go buy drugs, rich people, because it's such a ridiculous thing. And I said, they're successful, and they get paid all that money because anybody that could sell this is damn good. They're amazing executives, actually. And this guy really did something that was good. He held up his hands. He said, half an hour, he said, sir, I can't do this anymore. I can't sell it anymore. We got to do something about it. It's very unfair to the United States. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? It took him a long time. You know, it took him about 25 years. It took him a long time. And we're not going to do that anymore. And if the nations give us a hard time, we're going to tariff them for the difference. Because, you know, the nations got all over the world. It's the world. We're talking about the entire world. So what's going to happen, Oz, is they're going to go up a little bit because the world is bigger than us. A little bit, like a lot, but it's the world, and it's us. So they're going to go up a little bit, we're going to come down a lot, and it's going to equalize. It's going to be a beautiful thing to watch. It's called Favored Nations, and we're going to be paying the price that the lowest nation is paying, and we're going to be getting drugs that would cost $80 someplace else, and we're paying 10 times that amount. I mean, they have one pill where it's $8 for the pill, and we're paying $79 for the same pill. And that's not even the worst example. So we have Dr. Oz is in charge of it, and I put him in charge because he's a very smart guy and a great businessman. Went to a wonderful school called University of Pennsylvania. Congratulations, Oz.